Hey guys, Jim Bounds at Motorhome Rehab Ranch, and I'm about 2 days late giving you an update. Monday, I went in and checked out the coach that we're going to be driving literally next week to Utah, and here it is. You can see the stripe looks real nice. They've got it cleaned up. We went and checked for sure. The batteries were bad. I brought my meter that you've seen. Made sure the batteries were bad. So they're going to pull those batteries out and they're going to put in a replacement battery. To show you a little bit about the paint, well, here, another thing that was very exciting to me, they got the interior cleaned up. When you do a paint job, everything around that motorhome gets dusty. It's like I used to say it's like you're at a Peanuts cartoon in Pigpen. I mean, it's just, you can't help it. You lock it in, it permeates. So they really worked hard at getting the interior back cleaned up. I'm real happy at this point that we don't have to be a dust bowl inside. Okay. Uh, Another thing I wanted to show you, some small details. They painted inside the fuel door and the back of the fuel door. I pulled the tape off of it just to shoot this. Now, the fuel door admittedly is not perfect. It's got some pitting and stuff in it. And you can see the hinge is pitted too, but they prepped it and they painted, and what's there, it's very nice. It's a clean finish. Another thing that you want to look for is when they get to this level, the door jambs should all be painted. You can see here all the way to the inside. It's not just the overspray. When you open it, you see an orange frame, right? That's a very, very important issue. It's the small things at that point. This is their prep area. You can see on the big machines, they scaffold those things. I mean, it's the only way to work on those monsters. That's the kind of stuff that somebody that would be interested in working on a GMC is going to have the facilities, most probably, to do larger vehicles. There's a difference in painting a small vehicle and a big one. Best way you can demoralize a good painter is you go out there and you show him the motorhome and say, I tell you what, get that thing DA'd by noon. Because he's used to doing like 3 cars by noon. He's a production guy. So he'll go after this motorhome, and about you'll see him at lunch, and if he didn't quit, then he's going to tell you it's going to take some more time, because it's just a labor sucking pig. It just really is. And when you look at this thing, I mean, they're working on machines like that, right? And unfortunately, somebody that does pay attention to details, base clear, prep properly, all these things, if they're painting cars that way, they usually look at a motorhome and, my God, it's too big. It's going to cost twice as much. It's not twice as much, but you can't paint it like a truck. Most places will paint big things, paint buses, commercial trucks, things like that, and they're not as worried as we are about the finish. So they'll get in there and they'll clean the body real well, clean it with Ajax or really scrub it down, get all the oil and stuff off. They'll bag off the windows and stand back and they'll fog it. Okay, now that sounds like, yeah, that's paint job, but there's a difference. A run to those guys, well, we can buff that out. Not really. It's really, really difficult to buff out a run. And a run means that it's going to be thicker in one place and thinner in another. You'll have a dip and a ridge. It's just a bad thing. So, and also, if you're going to paint metallics, you can't just stand back there with the beer and fog it. You got to have proper air pressure. The metallics have to stand up and all that kind of thing. And those are the kind of folks you need to find, not usually a commercial truck place, right? Uh, uh, So the coach is really coming along. All right. Uh, our plan is Monday, this coming Monday after Thanksgiving, uh, uh, with Dennis down. He's flying down from Wyoming. Monday, we're going to go over. Now, I understand there's going to be some things to do. We're going to have to be working on it for an hour or two or more than that to be sure it's going to be on the road. And then we're off to Bessemer, Alabama. That'll be hopefully Monday night, somewhere in Monday, get in there Tuesday sometime. Maybe Tuesday night. We'll see how that goes because the initial takeoff, get everything moving right, get the airplane running, get it in the air. It may take a little bit more time. Now, I hope to be reporting to you on how things are going as we progress. Uh, I'm going to stop all the other videos. I've got one more I'm going to put out before this, but logically, I'll be doing videos live or that day to you guys. So stay tuned. In our database, this will be kind of odd little sideline because somebody will be over there wanting to watch what goes on. Right now, you guys, you're coming with us. All right. So thanks for your time. Click like, subscribe, and definitely share this because it'll have GMC content, a lot of it. And come on with us. Ranch hands, definitely come on in. Talk to you later.